Aston Villa, the pride of the Midlands, a club steeped in history, but crying out for a bit of present, and under the management of Mr. Good Evening himself.
I am Unai.
The villains have experienced a meteoric rise, and no goals in their opening 4 games. Unai's fall from grace might be catastrophic, but can the man famed for winning European trophies take Villa back to the pinnacle of football? Well, his first try weren't bad, but for Gianluigi, I reckon we could have won the lot. And a disallowed goal from being back in the competition this year have seen Villa's books turn redder than Fergie schnoz. Poor off-field management of funds, hangovers from dodgy contracts, seen Villa's wages skyrocket and lose out on keeping our more exciting loanees. So in this career mode, like in real life, each season to first bring in players, we must sell to raise funds.
You don't have to sell this summer. It's all paper nonsense. You haven't got a clue.
Now, I chuck a couple tasters in here just to wet your whistle. Don't you dare say I don't ever treat you lot. But in the first season, we're going to be sticking with the boys that we have. Strength in depth is an issue, especially at right back. But can we say it yet? The Polish Cafu. Centre-back pairing is good for now, and the midfield when T's back is a lock. But high-profile, high-ticket forward players may have to be cashed to free up funds. Starting with the 4-2-3-1, but varying with the 4-2-2-2. Is that too many twos? Focusing on the pitch will be Unai's goal, leaving the scouting to the president of football ops. But starting against local rivals Wolverhampton, Luca hitting the bar like your dad after your mum left. It was tough watching for him this game, to be honest. It's something about watching John McGinn slip between the back line. It reminded him of her. Not really sure what it is though. But 3 points on Derby Day is always a good way to kickstart a fight back. But in Europe, a place where Unai knows how to operate. A Fenerbahce side featuring villains from the past. Duran and Asensio made cameos, but the star of the show was this flowing move late on in the game. Moving Fenerbahce around like pawns on a chessboard. Working time and space for Marlon to dig out a teasing ball. Only for Luca Dean to catch his marker flat-footed. Like a thief in the night. Books Villa passage through to knockout rounds. Back into league action where we return to the scene of the crime of the century. Old Trafford with Villa again chasing that top 4 spot. Well, they had us reduced to shots from deep for the majority, but looking for a speck of quality to help us unlock this United defence. Emi Buendia off the bench with a touch more illegal than a tourist expense claim. Mazraoui, beaten all ends up, decides to nibble at the heels of the Argentinian, giving us the chance to deliver one more ball of quality. And like my testes after a good go on them with a Manscaped razor, please sponsor me. This one was delicious. Every guess on rises like Jesus on the Easter Bunny's birthday, keeping Champions League qualification dreams alive and kicking. But the other route as Europa League champions. Semi-finals had us face the boys from the Italian capital. 1-1 from the first leg, but Manu Kone leaves his dangling, and Pau couldn't resist. Dybala from the spot sends Emi for a hot dog, and El Shaarawy and Cristante combine to leave us looking like the finest bowl of cacio e pepe in a right tangle. Staring down the barrel, needing inspiration, needing quality, or just a little bit of luck for the Claret and Blues. But Ollie specifically left red-faced, failing to capitalise on a defensive fustercluck, and by the time he decided to turn into prime Thomas Holland, with a shimmy and shake through the Italian backline, Rome was already bouncing. I've never seen an Italian boozer look like that. Where's the soiled ashtrays and the limoncello? To be fair, that could be any boozer in Brum as well. So dumped out of Europe, but sitting in 4th spot, grant us passage through to Champo. 2 points clear of Spurs in 5th, but with the City in our way, who are going for the title. Away at the Etihad, it won't be an easy feat. Easy, Reinders. That's a Foden. Just keep him out there. Don't let him inside. Get it gone. Get it gone. Oh my God. Lads, we can't be messing around. Not with Ireland in the box. Great touch. Great touch. Philip Foden causing Dina a whole lot of problems. But now they've overcommitted. Keep going, Johnny. Keep going, Johnny. Lovely. Into Rodgers. Got to finish it. Got to finish it. Got to finish it. Yeah. Good ball in. Good ball in. Contact. Oh, it's another one. Go on, Marlon. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, referee, that's terrible. Get him off, you dirty get. What's he going to give it? He's going to give him a yellow card, ain't it? Because that's all he gives. He only gives yellow cards. Only ever gives yellow cards. I don't understand what's going on here. Ball into. Can't see her. Does he want it? He does want it. Oh, Konsa. Tell you what, he's had the best chances so far. Good ball in from Matty Cash again. It's a delightful ball. Konsa, just stick it in, my son. And if they release Doku, we're in some serious trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Haaland. Back with Konsa. Oh, done, Konsa. Get this gone. Got to get this gone. Got to get it gone. Long ball from Donnarumma. And we can win that. What are you doing with it, Rog? What are you doing with it, Rog? What are you doing? Oh, Donnarumma. We're doing everything we can to impregnate. But he's got 2 Johnnies on. Reinders. With Foden. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. He's done Pau as well. But he ain't done Martinez. He's keeping us in it at the minute. Let's get this gone. Get it gone. Ooh. Just before half time would have been calamitous. Great touch. Marlon's away then. Gvardiol with him. Ball in. To Ollie Watkins. Hit it. Not the best. But he has carried on his run. He's carried on his run. And it's Rodgers. What more have we got to do? Literally, I don't understand what I've got to do to put the ball in the back of this net. We're getting to that point, lads, where we need to make something happen. No! Foden, another unbelievable save from Martinez. I don't know where this is swinging, you know. Just like my penis, I don't know which side it's going to swing. Great ball in. Danger. Danger at the back post. And now, Matty Cash. Chance. Into Ollie Watkins. Oh, turns like a fucking 18-wheeler, doesn't he? Needs something absolutely mahoosive. Great ball. Oh, Philly Foden. Just got the wrong side of Pau Torres. Effort. Big save, Martinez. Could a point do it? I don't even know, you know. Ball in. It's got to go. It's got to go. Who's that? Is that Ollie Watkins? Oh, he can't. Of course he can't fucking beat him. Ollie Watkins can do nothing. Matty Cash. Carries on his run. Chance. Is that? I don't know. Martin. Smacks one. Ah, straight down the throat of him. Spooned it. Big winner. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh no. What does a point mean? It means that Man City do not win the title. But what does it mean to our top 4 hopes? Listen, Spurs will be Spurs. A draw with Everton means that they miss out on their chance to leapfrog. Morgan Rogers having an inspired first season. 6 off Isaac for the Golden Boot. Even made team of the season. Go on, Morgs. At 22 and 11 in all comps. Watkins 19 and 1 and T coming in with 11 and 12. But 4th place finish in season 1. Roll on season 2. Oh, I forgot about selling to buy. Luckily, we have got players out on loan that we can cash in on. Island Jr., Baranchea, Nedeljkovic and Leon Bailey all give us a decent chunk of change to work with, but the one I am in me feels about a little bit. The Polish Cafu has submitted a transfer request. 13.5 to Valencia does feel like a steal. So for Unai's first bout of signings, he's looking at a fellow countryman, an attacking Spanish wing-back, and we love a raid on Dortmund. Jan Couto to add a little attacking threat from deep. 27 mil, he's a bit rich for my blood though. But with an out-and-out attacking-minded players at a premium, I needed someone in the same vein as Watkins to run channels to help unlock different formations. And Nonce, very unfortunate name, may just have our man, Matthias Sablin. An absolute bargain for 22 million and 70k wages. FFP, shove that up your arse. But with squad sustainability on our mind, we couldn't pass up an opportunity to send a big wage player packing, especially when the Prince of Darkness comes strolling into Unai's office. Had the place looking like a classic horror movie scene. It's a vampire and a werewolf face-off. But 60 million agreed for Ollie means that we have a late dip into the transfer market for a talisman. Bargain boozing, same money, higher rated, less wages. Lois Openda will have defences like a cat and opt-in roof. And to add a little bit more Moroccan spice to that left-hand side, McGinn's going to have him under his wing, yamming haggis and down in Buckfast. Alcohol-free, of course. Bilal Al-Khanous. It's depth with a little face card. Oh, sounds like a great Saturday night. So season 2, starting out expecting Lois to sharpen his scythe against the Tractor Boys, but it was the club captain to have the best chances early doors. Yankuto sends one whistling like a dissatisfied Madridista, and with the game fading into obscurity, quality off the bench. But it was the big money boy against tired legs, buzzing around like a blue bottle at a picnic. Turn your back for a second and he'll be sick all over your jam roly-poly. I knew he was going to be dangerous, but this lad looks lethal. But starting strong in the Prem, we turn our attention to the Champions League. And we mentioned them previous, but first it's the Galacticos, with all the big boys in tow, Bellingham and Mbappe. And it was those two to combine for the opener, a Zulu against Villa. It makes me sick. We're shaking like a shitting dog, sweating like a pedo in the child section of the local library. The pass from Rodgers just as slippery. Gesson's effort back off the upright, and it's that man again on the scraps. Deep into the second, it's the world's #1 standing strong against the Blue Nose. Just look what it means to him. But Rudy fannying around. Elliot and Openda combined to steal a march on the back line. Now I don't know if I can blame authentic gameplay on this. I'm holding the sprint down half. His effort cannons off the beans, and a swinger in the final moments. He'll be leaving with his own keys. A draw in our opener against Madrid, but now we're back to Prem action, cottaging against the Cottagers, who boasted their very own Madridista. Well, safe to say, first half an hour belonged to Hendrick. 2-0 down and floundering. This is where title challengers show their mettle, sparked into life by the French general. Smelling blood, on comes the cavalry, including the Spice Boy Bilal. But it's our other fighting Frenchman, Abline, to snatch us a point at the death. So your hand's back on Leno. The point is great, but all three sounds mighty fine. Bilal Al-Khanous, arise. Could well have, and probably did, secure McGinn's place in the retirement home. The last minute winner. It's a sign of true champions. Now back to Champo. A trip to the Diego Maradona to face Conte's Napoli. And you know Lukaku's going to cause that backline some sleepless nights. But it was Gesson to almost have the Napoli keeper waking up 3 times a night in a cold sweat. Head loss would have been different for that one. But of course it was Big Rom to open the scoring on the night. McSauce almost made it too. But Evan does grab himself that goal to leave us needing a win in our final fixture. Only to be drawn against Rangers. Love to see it, boys. The obligatory scare to get us going. But it was Marlon who was the danger man. Butland with a Casillas-esque stop. But there was no stop in the second. Elliot unlocks a Flying Dutchman, who lose the veteran keeper, feeling like day 2 in Amsterdam. Very delicate. But chugging on in the Prem, the Geordies were next to feel the wrath. Obline's effort too much for the Pope, and Bilal blesses us with a biblical finish. And when gaps appear, you know Frenchmen will exploit said holes in the most disrespectful way possible. And to think we were going to miss Ollie, and Openda's out here twisting man up like he's Bonnie Blue 500 man deep, picking up points like STD scares. But it was a slow start against the Cherries. But luckily, we do have a man who can pop them on and off the pitch. It's been pretty toasty in this rebuild so far for Morgs, but he's finally bringing the chill. And I tell ya, with the full manual game settings, you've got the chance to play some silky football from back to front and us flooding forward like your missus once a month. Heavy flow. So like a snowball rolling downhill, we're building momentum and growing in confidence. Just in time for a visit from the Gunners. Arteta. What? Who are you, Gaff? Why is always Mikel to lose his job? Well, in the opening moments, it wasn't just the big battery of John McGinn, a talking point around the ground. Milinkovic, absolute cheek, son. Morgan's effort too hot for Raya to handle, and Abline on the angle. David, are your gloves 4 sizes too big? Fingers like Froobs? An absolute strolling into a title challenge. Well, that was until Odegaard bends one. But that's alright, we're still 1 up. Oh, Emmy, what are you doing, son? Oh, boys, it's a great collapse. It's Fatty on a plastic jet chair vibes, with an Aperol spritz in hand. Ends our run at the Prem. So, sacre bleu, it's deja vu as we welcome the Parisians back to Villa Park. Remember what happened this time last year, lads? We'll give you a game here. Martson goes whiskers, but it's Bilal that will find the corners. Dembele then catches Emmy keeping again, but it's back and forth like pissed up text to your missus on a night out with the fellas. It's devastating either way. Openda to draw us level, but in extra time it's Fabian Ruiz to slip between the interracial bouncers. I haven't experienced a sickening dumping like this since year 8, and her mate did it for her. Shake it off, Shags, because we've got one more SOS. Save our season. It's the strongest side but for Abline, who's injured, and it's Chelsea in the nation's capital for the FA Cup final, and it's live. See you, Chance here. T. To line one up. It's one. Oh, what a save, Jorgensen. Chasing around like a blue ass fly. Konsa. No, João Pedro. Chelsea opened the scoring within 10 minutes. Oh, after that Tielemans one as well. It's the two big bad lads up front combining. Oh, but we were carved open far too easily there, boys. Oh, that's dire. Right, 1-0 then. Villa. We need something out of the bag here. Help. Does he need it? Does he need help? Openda. With the back stick. Recycles it. Tielemans! Oh, it's off. I don't think the keeper's saving that. Guesson. Ah! Oh no. What have we done? Well done, He's won the ball, referee! You haven't. You ain't. You can't. Don't do it. Oh, Martinez, you got to do us. You got to do us a big fat solid just before half time. Cole Palmer. Sends us. Oh, this might be a hill too steep to climb. 5-5 in the FA Cup is absolute madness, though. Oh, that's terrible. Dilla over to Gaia. Gaia in the middle. João Pedro really should have put it beyond doubt. Martin. Into Kamara then. Ah, the passing is dire. The passing is dire. João Pedro. Ah, he's finished it. He's finished us. I think we're done, though. All across. Couto. We'll come on to one. Oof. Couto. That could have livened us up, you know. Right, we've won that. What can we do? On the break, then. Go on, Openda. Just straight. Just straight. Big effort. Well done, Openda. Go and get the ball. No, pick it up. Pick it up, you brat. Pick it up. It's a cup final. Gaia. Big tackle. Nice. Get on. Go on. Turned him. Play. Play. Into Rodgers. Chance. Rodgers. Back stick. Oh! It's a great ball in. Kamara's in there. Oh, it's off the line. Keep it alive. Elliot. Oh. Nice. Marlon. Keep going on. Keep going, Marlon. Keep going, Marlon. Keep going, Marlon. Get on. Oh, no. How have we not? How have we not scored 4? How have we not? Tielemans. Into Gesson. Still going. Evan Gesson. Nah, call it, referee. Just call it. Just put me out of me miz. Put me out of me Les Miserables. Yeah, Chelsea, you bunch of knobs. I can't believe. Oh, just get me out of here. Oh, what do they say? Always the bridesmaid and never the bride. Top performers of the season are Blean with 22-9, Openda with 19-3, and Morgs a little less than last term, 16-12. But a great breakout season for El Canoes, 9-4. So season 2 we got a taste for it. But season 3 we go for the lot. So we've limited funds this season and desperate for strength in depth. Difficult decisions need to be made when Deer departs for Paris. God, imagine getting that call from your agent only to realise it was FC and not SG. Redmond off to the Tractors for 7 mil. But Unai looks uncomfortable. Or is he in a KO? I'm not sure which. Yeah, it's because Eddie's in his office. And it's for an outgoing, not an incoming. The biggest asset that we have. Morgan Rogers departs for Tyneside for a whopping 135 mil. Along with a couple of youth lads, which gives us 160 to spend. So first we need to bring in another defensive option. Pau Torres, but quicker. And our chief scout has pulled a blinder. Well, this lad looks like your auntie that's never been married. Has got a best friend called Francesca, but insists on being called Frank at every family gathering. Ball playing centre back Crecci from Girona. And now for some width. Hey up Pep, given the boot by City and now managing Prison FC. But a man I've been dying to try, Igor Paxao for 40 million. Give us that burst on that right hand side that we've been missing. And then for rotation up top, we know the Germans are known for their beer, but this lad just might be the tipple that we've been looking for, but someone who can throw their weight around and still work on the defender's shoulders. Another 40 big ones for Maximilian. And after Barkley left through the back door, I wanted someone who could play anywhere across the midfield. The blonde bombshell who could drop a bomb or two. Haraldsson comes through the door for 33. And just another defensive option, Bar, 12 million from City. Not much changes to the starting 11. But the side now stacked like a CMK table at the cottage. Curry, Mixie, chili chips and a beveragini. It's all there. So season 3, we're going for the lot. Falling at every final hurdle last season. But I want these lads galloping like Rachel Blackmore on their hindquarters. Out the traps looking to make a statement against City. And with the pace that we possess on the counter, we should strike fear into any side. 3 players in the attacking third. You know what they say, boys? You bang 3 threes, you can come home and tell your pal she was a 9. Being the provider for both beer and El Canoes. And we get them done and dusted before half time. And we're coming together like a simultaneous orgasm this season. T with a touch and slap gives me flashbacks to the time I got kicked out of Coyote Ugly. It's a cracking place and that's a cracking goal. Ezri Konsa, the Rolls Royce of this side now. And if I haven't mentioned it yet, our skipper. But quality across that front line like a wedding buffet. Everyone's bringing something to the table. T's the classy spirit. Bleen comes through with the Charlie and Bilal. Well, you send him out to round up the drunk bridesmaids. Tell me, with that trim, he's not going home with 14 wives? Alhamdulillah, indeed. An easy ride in the Champions League. We couldn't turn down a trip to the Yellow Wall. An unofficial derby due to half the BVB squad now calling Birmingham home. And it's 2 former Schwarzgelben to combine for the first. And will Beer celebrate? Of course he will. Garassi does level proceedings before El Canoe slows up and raps one like your old man on your missus's birthday. Nestled up right in the postage just as well. Next up was a trip to St James's. Voltemada and Gordon combined for the opener. Rogers barely made it off the bench, but it gave him a perfect view of Bilal's rocket. And Apenda sends Paxao into a foot race with Lewis Skelly. It's like watching Usain Bolt race my 85-year-old nan, running through gravy thicker than that Bingo Tubbs fella. I hate him and I don't know why. But now for the biggest of tests. Arsenal at home, where our title dreams ended last term. And again, it's a nightmare start. Martinelli just whips one. But Bilal charms the ball like his granddad charms snakes. Give me every angle of it. I want all of them. Absolutely every inch of it. Bleen again turns provider. Kamara coming onto it like he's seen it pissed up, propped up outside the women's toilets. Unwanted advances with devastating outcomes. But it's out of the frying pan and into the fire of Anfield. Back-to-back Premier League winners. Villa looking to knock the liver bird off their perch. Well, it was abundantly clear why they were the team to beat. Amy Martinez busier than a carrot in a rugby lad's changing rooms. But with the Villa side, all you need is a sniff. And this game was the pants of an OF model that Openda had just sent 70 quid to. Spins on it like he's been spending pre-match in legs 11. Goal bonus paid in fivers. But the onslaught didn't stop. One off the line, point blankers. But Villa now one of the big boys. And you know what they say, if you don't take your chances, you will be punished. Openda with time and space. Tell you what, chuck a duvet on him and the lad will be sleeping all alone. Double for the Belgian, puts us in pole position going into the final day. But with the Prem in sight, we're at the Metropolitano for the Champions League semi-final. 1-0 to the good from the first leg, but Alvarez quickly stamps that out. But the Villa boys press forward. All black in goal is going to be difficult to beat. It will have to be something special. Step forward, Hankon Haraldsson, the Icelander with the technique of a blonde bombshell with 2 GCSEs, both of them being a D. Alvarez won't lay down and die, but in the straight shootout, Haraldsson refuses to blink. But to sign Villa's name on a ticket to the final, it's the forgotten Scouser. He looks like he hails from a council estate, but the one thing that you know about Chavs, they're unreal at kicking ball. Normally it's at old Doris's windows, but Harvey Elliott saving the best goal of the rebuild for the biggest of moments. So going into the final games of the season, 2 points ahead of Paul in second, with Burnley up first. And of course, who else could it be? Real Madrid in the final. So we unload at Turf Moor. No dramas, no stresses, just 3 points and a Premier League title, please, lads. Come on, boys, up the Villa. We should be able to dispatch a Burnley. Haraldson. Nice, into our canoes then. They will step out here. Haraldson can hit him! Ooh, we know the boy can hit him. But I'll tell you what, boys, was almost left red face there. Right, good ball in. Turbulent. Someone get your head on it. Someone get your head on it. Consa! Ah! Mr. Martinez, and now we can get us going. Picks out. Can he find him? Can he find... Oh, a bender. The ball. Should have took it on. Should have took it on. Nice little bit of... Oh. Back into Ableen then. And Ableen can dig one out. We know he can do. But not producing at the minute, lads. Come on. There we go in then. Oh. No. Big save, Martinez. It wasn't convincing, but it was done enough. And that's half time. Not convincing, boys. It's the final day nerves, isn't it? Because at the minute, we're leaving it up to Liverpool. We can't do that. Let's put it under pressure. Back into Haraldson. Who can? And we know he can! Oh! Tell you what, it's going to be from distance, isn't it, lads? It's going to be Amazon next day delivery. Get this ball out. Get this ball out. What a big save, Martinez! That's the danger, lads. If they get a goal, you know, we're screwed. We're scuppered. Ball in. It's happening again. Hartson. Nice, we play it out. Oh. Now we can play it out. And there's a chance here. There is a chance. Because we've got men over. And that's the ball. Openda. Gotta finish it. Oh, no. Oh. Unai Emery, I'm in your camp, son. How are we not putting these away? How are we not finishing these off? In that. Hello. Kuto. Just going to stumble into midfield. It's Kuto! He's gone all the way! It's Kuto! It's the little Spanish fullback going on a marauder. Unai Emery trusted in the Spaniard. And I tell you what, he has popped up like a fine glass of sangria on a summer's evening. He wants to do it all on his own today, but he might have done it all on his own and gifting him a great opportunity, Martinez. Oh, I tell you what, it was touch and go whether we're going to keep him or we're going to replace him. But the big Argentinian, the world's #1, is doing exactly what we expect from him. Nice, and now he picks out. It's party football now. And he will go. And he will find. Edge of the box. Tielemans! Oh! Ball in from T. Big winner. Konsa! Oh, off the ball. What have we got to do to finish these off? Konsa! Back in. Oh, Haraldson. Right. This is last chance, isn't it? Last chance. Oh, Amadou hits one. I tell you what, I just wanted to keep it up that end of the pitch. But I would have took an absolute stunner from Amadou. Tielemans going to swing one in to finish it off. Konsa, it's done. The man to score the goal will be the man to lift. Where's he going? Where are you off to? Are we doing a lap of honour? But it will be Ezri Konsa to score the goal and secure the Premier League title. He will be the man to lift it. And there we are. The Premier League trophy. The ribbons on which are red and white for some reason. But Ezri Konsa lifts it. That's the first one down, boys. The first one of the big two. But standing on our way of the second. This, of course, has to be done it. It's Real Madrid. So with the title secure, now focus turns to the biggest prize in European football, our strongest possible side. But the Galacticos already caused us problems earlier on in this rebuild. Another year older, another year more mature. Will it be fine wine or vinegar? It's do or die. It's one shot at it. Who will be taking home That gorgeous bit of kit. Couto. Loves it. Loves it. I'll tell you what, he loves a big stage, doesn't he? This Spanish right back. I'll tell you what, yeah, Unai, just stick him up front. Oh, Mbappe's out wide. I don't like him out wide. Big take. Right, let's go then. Let's go, Ian. Back shot. Go on then. Go on then. Who's in the box for him? Who's in the box for him? Openda! We've caught him on the break. We've caught him sleeping. And it's Openda. Pacquiao was left unguarded like your ugly mate at a bar on a night out. And it's Openda to catch it. Sweeter than a mother's kiss at bedtime. Come on, Pacquiao then. What a ball. Comes inside. Oh, he comes inside again. Pacquiao's just going to hit one. Oh! Oh! I bleed! This is quite unbelievable. It's Aston Villa 2-0 up in the Champions League final. We could be about 7. We're absolutely taking the piss out of them. Oh, that's not what I want to see though, is it? It was the Pacquiao scorcher that had Courtois scrambling. But it doesn't matter how they go in. It just matters that they end up in that big gaping hole. Oh, no. They won't. I guess we won't. I guess we won't. Oh, Bellingham. Great save. Right, straight away. Straight away into Bleen. I love him. He has been one of the best signings I've ever made. Martin. Oh. Keep that pressure up there then. Keep that pressure up there and Bleen's nicked it. Round him! Referee! This is a joke. This is an absolute joke upon jokes. Here we go. Here we go, Tielemans. Do it to him. Don't do it to him, but do it to him. But don't do it to him! Tielemans from the penalty spot. 3-0 before half-time. We are running rampant on a Real Madrid side that on paper should be walking this. Great tackle. Great tackle, referee. It's never been a foul. Right, gives them back a chance here. From the dead ball. Is it one? That's a big save from Martinez again. Get it gone. Get it gone. Right, where are we going then? We can do it to him again. We can do it to him again. We can. If Kanoos is quick enough, and I think he is. It's El Kanoos. Into a Bleen. Oh, it's a joke. We absolutely are. How could we almost stumble against Burnley, but do this to Madrid? We're playing some silly football, you know. Oh, that ball's a great ball, though. And here we go. Arda Güler. Coming inside. Oh, he spun us. And it's Mbappe! Oh, they get one back. Please don't call this a comeback. Please do not call this a comeback. Oh, danger. I brought Vinny Jr. on now. Instead of Nusat. Don't know why. You wouldn't have him on the pitch! Oh, Bellingham. The game's changed now. Oh, danger. Oh, danger. Danger. Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. Consa deals with him. Great ball in. It's another one. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is stressful beyond belief. The first half was an absolute cakewalk. The second half, they've come out like a bull at a gate. What's going on? It's Onana. Nice. Onana can drag us up pitch. Strong runner of the ball. It's Couto. Pops one. It's one! Couto! Chance for you, son. It's another one! Is that enough time? Is that enough? It should be enough! Oh my God! We made it so much harder than it needed to be in the second half. But on the pitch, The lads get mental. What a final. What a rebuild this has been. Oh, I'll tell you what, I would be in a boozer. I would be looking like that bird right at the front there. I'd be full of fish pakora and blue moon. But there it is, sports fans. This time they've got the ribbons right on that Champions League trophy. And it will be, he's got to be my favourite player of all time, Ezri Konsa, to lift the Champions League for Aston Villa. Get in, boys! God, I hope I see this in my lifetime. With that being said, geezers, that is Aston Villa realistic rebuild complete. It's the first rebuild of FC 26, and it's been a thing of beauty. But for everyone, if you've stuck around this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you've dropped a like on it, you've commented, who do you want me to rebuild next? But with all that being said, it's much love from me. I will see ya very, very soon. And peace.